Welcome to Climbing Clouds. All right, we're back. I'm going to get more consistent with the readings, but I'm at work tonight. So something about the energy this spring, it's like a runaway train for me. I don't know if you're having the same issues, but I feel like I've hit the ground running, and I can't quite catch up with my own life. But let's get into a reading, because I'm definitely ready to do a reading tonight, and I know it's been a while. I have these really beautiful cards, the Dreamweaver's Oracle by Colette Baron Reed. And so I'm starting off with those. I've got two cards that came up, and then I see this one is calling me right here, so we'll pick that one too. These are really interesting cards. They're not tarot. They're just real dreamy oracle type cards, almost abstract, I would say. So this one says, "Let your dreams be woven true." And I'm going to show you the picture. It's almost like a mirror image and almost like an hourglass of a tree. It's the four directions, but a lot of water and earth together. And then there is, air, water. I don't know if I see fire so much in this one. There's definitely three elements in here of fire, air, and water. I don't know if I really see, not fire, I'm sorry. Air, earth, and water. Maybe you can find the fire that's in there. I would imagine it's supposed to be 4 elements, but this is what's on the card. I'm sorry, I look terrible tonight. I've had a nonstop day. I've been up all weekend doing graveyard shift, so I haven't even had enough sleep. The weavers watch the dragons fly. So that's what this says. And so the weavers, in here it says, "Let your dreams be woven true." So you are the weaver, you're the dream weaver. And then you're watching the dragons fly, which has a feeling of a phoenix rising to me. If the taste is sweet and good. I'm not even sure what this one means, but maybe it means to extracting the honey from your life, like finding what really resonates with you and is pure, it's like that the sweet spot in your mind, but like the finding your happy place, I guess. All right, let's get into a reading. If you can't tell, I am definitely tired. I think that's coming through. I'll do my best. We just had a pink Scorpio moon. This past weekend has been kind of strange. We've also had a Mercury retrograde and then right into a Scorpio pink moon. That could account for some of the strangeness going on. All right. I've got Judgment here. And then I've got the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands reversed, calling judgment on some kind of truth that might have been held back since it's reversed, and a passion that's been held back. And then we have the Two of Swords. So having an intuitive awareness of a direction. And then there's kind of truth that's coming in about a disappointment. There's a truth and a disappointment that's behind this truth. And some kind of ending that leads to a passionate beginning. This is the Two of Wands. Then this is the Ten of Swords. So we have the ending and a beginning. And this involves communication. Oh wow, these are all really great cards. The Hierophant and the Sun. And then we have the Queen of Swords and the Two of Cups as well. So let me get into this, because this is a whole little storyboard right here. The Eight of Wands, the Hierophant, and the Sun. There's some kind of acknowledgement, like a official acknowledgement that's being communicated, and it's very positive. Very positive. It involves some type of a union and being extremely truthful. This is the Queen of Swords. So you don't want to bullshit the Queen of Swords. No bullshit. Okay. Got the Hanged Man and the Two of Pentacles. And then a brand new beginning. So this is taking a time out from, oh, and this is, I'm showing this reversed. So I'm wondering if this is becoming reversed, like no more juggling or something, taking a step back and having a new perspective. And then there's a brand new beginning here. We've got the Fool. All right, let's read into these, because I feel like we need to pick up a message or something about these. Oh, I keep drawing this card. Okay, so this one's definitely, oh yeah, okay. These definitely need to come through. I drew these earlier today. I am love and miracles are natural. So creating mindful moments throughout the day, reminding yourself that you are love and that it is natural for miracles to happen. Meaning, like, to trust that amazing things can happen, you know, that it's an everyday occurrence. To not second guess that. To actually be more accepting of that. Find a deeper meaning and personal growth amid the discomfort. So you might be going through a lot of tumultuousness right now and a lot of uncomfortable, you know, when you go through cleansing, you get headaches and your body hurts and you're moody and you just feel like crap. But it's all for the greater good, because then once you process and then you keep cleansing, you start to really feel a sense of clarity, and it becomes worth it. So a lot of times just the discomfort emotionally or in your life, the chaos is necessary for moving forward. It's either that or stay stagnant and copacetic, but it's like a numb, you're not growing that way. The presence of love will always cast out fear. And then if I let go of the shadow of the past by seeing someone for the first time with the eyes of love. So this is really about being present in your perspective. Okay, those are great messages, definitely. Probably easier said than done, right? Obstacles are detours in the right direction. Yeah, so this is more about obstacles and just how necessary they are to the process. Sometimes our best opportunities come through obstacles. They're, opportunities in disguise. I would say some of the best doors that have opened up for me in my life have always come in the form of disguised loss. Like you think it's a loss, you're thrown into a whole new direction, and it feels like a setback, but it's actually a thrust forward. You're like thrown forward into something fortuitous that you don't even realize until later. It's almost cruel of the universe, but it's the way it works. Okay, I'm going to draw some animal cards. I got the oyster. And so, this brings forth a pearl. The oyster has a lot of gifts that are also come from obstacles, because there's that the sifting of the sand and the burying, and everything is like you're buried under everything, but that's how a pearl is formed. So we have a lamb and a firefly and an owl. Wow. So I almost see the lamb as like a sacrificial energy. The owl is very wise. The lamb is very innocent. And then we have the firefly. The firefly is very, it's like enlightenment, right? These are really interesting together. I'm not even sure how to read these together. Let me put these down and see what I kind of feel beyond that. So I see the owl is very independent and hunts, and the lamb is more of, goes with a flock. Doesn't really think for itself. Then we have the firefly. Draw one more card. And a rabbit. This made it even harder. I would see the rabbit as prey to the owl. Maybe this is about what are you willing to sacrifice for your own enlightenment? And going after what it is that you really need to sustain involves a level of sacrifice. The hunter kills for the food. There's a prey involved. Yeah, and then we have a hawk, which is also more predatory. And another predator, the shark. So we've got, I don't know how the firefly feeds in with all this, though. I just see that as pure enlightenment. Maybe that's like stepping outside of being a hunter or the prey, being on either side. Like maybe this is the equilibrium, the happy middle, the middle ground, just being a firefly. And we have the peacock, being proud. Let's draw some cards on this. Well, this reading is making me know that I need more coffee. All right, I've got, oh wow, this is wonderful. The Ten of Pentacles. Really solid, really fortunate. I feel like the Ten of Pentacles and the peacock go together. You know, like the peacock would embody the Ten of Pentacles. And flourishing, you know, you're flourishing. And we've got the King of Swords. And the Knight of Cups. Versus the Knight of Pentacles. And the Two of Swords. And again, Judgment. Wow. So you might be needing to make a judgment call on people. There might be choices that just have to be made. The Knights take action, but the Kings have more staying power. And the Eight of Cups is walking away from, you know, anything that doesn't serve you emotionally. So that's also making a choice. Yes, we've got the Hermit, Temperance. I'll show you these. The Hermit and Temperance. Temperance to the Hangman. Wow. And the Ten of Cups. Oh my gosh, the Ten of Cups is coming up here. And the Six of Wands. That's a sense of victory. After balancing the head and the heart, balancing time to yourself and closing out the world. The Ace of Pentacles. Brand new beginning in... you might be starting a new job, a new way of making money for yourself. And then what's hidden here, because this is the moon energy. The moon is always like secretive or dormant, is some kind of strife. The Five of Swords. You might be at odds with yourself. You might be fighting yourself right now. And that could be why the Knight of Cups versus the Knight of Pentacles versus the King of Swords. So you could be in your head. That's how I'm seeing this, as a Knight of Pentacles and a Knight of Cups. Like it, love or money, love or money, love or money. The Two of Swords, balancing that out and making judgment. The Judgment is the Eight of Cups, walking away. Walking away from what doesn't serve you emotionally. So going for the emotional bliss also brings you abundance. That's how I see that. So, yeah, and then we have the King of Wands. This is a fated, the King of Wands. That's following your passion. And this is fate, the three fates. All right, I'm going to draw a Law of Attraction card from this deck and just leave it at that. I myself feel like I have no answers tonight. I am just merely a conduit. There is nothing I cannot be, do, or have. That's the message that I'm going to leave this at. And it's a beautiful swan. Swans are soulmate energy. They're really gracious, really graceful and gracious and very honorable energy. There is nothing that I cannot do, be, do, or have. And that's what I'm going to leave this at. Okay. Thank you for climbing clouds.